As the final events of Bible prophecies are rapidly being fulfilled, the call coming from God to His people at such a crisis as this is to come up higher. Come up higher as God called Moses to Mount Sinai. Come up higher as Elijah called the people of God to come up on Mount Carmel. Come up higher because we have a high calling in Jesus Christ.
Our High Calling, a devotional by Ellen G. White. A crisis before us. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them, and the Gentiles. Matthew 10, verse 18. The time is not far off when the people of God will be called upon to give their testimony before the rulers of the earth. Not 1 in 20 has a realization of what rapid strides we are making towards the great crisis in our history. There is no time for vanity, for trifling, for engaging the mind in unimportant matters. Kings, governors, and great men will hear of you through the reports of those who are at enmity with you, and your faith and character will be misrepresented before them. But those who are falsely accused will have an opportunity to appear in the presence of their accusers to answer for themselves. They will have the privilege of bringing the light before those who are called the great men of the earth. And if you have studied the Bible, if you are ready to give an answer to every man that asketh you of the hope that is in you, with meekness and fear, your enemies will not be able to gainsay your wisdom. You now have an opportunity to attain to the greatest intellectual power through the study of the Word of God. But if you are indolent and fail to dig deep in the mines of truth, you will not be ready for the crisis that is soon to come upon us. Oh, that you would realize that each moment is golden. If you live by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God, you will not be found unprepared. You know not where you may be called upon to give your witness of truth. Many will have to stand in the legislative courts. Some will have to stand before kings and before the learned of the earth to answer for their faith. Those who have only a superficial understanding of the truth will not be able clearly to expound the scriptures and give definite reasons for their faith. They will become confused and will not be workmen that needeth not be ashamed. Let no one imagine that he has no need to study because he is not to preach in the sacred desk. You know not what God may require of you.
Be silent, be silent, a whisper is heard. Be silent and listen, oh, treasure each word. Tread softly, tread softly, the Master is here. Tread softly, he bids us draw near. Be silent, for holy this place, this altar that echoes the message of grace. Tread softly, the Master is here. Tread softly, he bids us draw near. Be silent, breathe humbly our prayer, a foretaste of Eden, this moment we share. silent beside